Hey everybody. Autobotjohn here, and I know it's been a while, but I'm back, and I just want to show you my latest work. This is the big one I've been working on for a couple months. This is my last big project of the year. So, a huge fan of Supernatural, as you all know. I've done videos on my customs, and I have more that I haven't shown yet, but I wanted to show this. So these are my 1/4 custom Sam and Dean Winchesters from Supernatural season 1 and 2. I decided to try and make the beginning before they had all the special weapons and, Castiel joined the show and Lucifer. I wanted to make them from the very beginning. Plus, it was Supernatural's 20th anniversary, I believe, and I thought it would be pretty cool to go back and do them from the beginning. So anyway, this is Dean. I want to give a shout out to my friend Dan Castro, Unleashed Viper, as some people know him, for the amazing clothing that he made for these. This is real leather. This is Dean's brown leather jacket. It's even been stressed like in the show where it's been worn. Just a blue shirt with a black t-shirt underneath. He's got the amulet right there. That was 3D printed by a friend of mine, Nick. The coat that they used at the beginning, it's not metal. I'm going to try and get one made in metal, but for now this works. This is just the 3D printed version. They do have the tattoos on them, but I'm not going to remove the shirt to show it. It's on their chest where it's supposed to be. The boots for Dean are real leather boots that I found on eBay. They're for like, I think they're called BDJ dolls. The jeans are off of eBay as well. And I weathered them up a little bit. The bracelet is not the skulls that Dean's has, but it's close enough. I made this myself, and I think it works pretty good. He's got his, you can't see it, but he does have his ring. Here's his other hand, and you can see there's his ring. That's his gripping hand for the knife. The head sculpt I found on a site, and I had it 3D printed in 1/4. I also have the sculpt in 1/6. I just haven't painted it yet. But that's Dean. I think he looks really good. The sculpt is really good. I think the paint job came out really good on him. So there's Dean. And then Sam is basically almost done. Now these boots are 3D printed, and I painted them. These are not what's going to stay on him. I have a pair of real leather brown boots coming for him. So these are just temporary. The jeans are, like I said, made by Dan Castro. They're really nice jeans, have pockets and everything. He's just wearing a navy shirt underneath, and then he's got this beige jacket. The outfit that I have him in is basically the one he wore in, I believe it was the Hookman episode. And then this sculpt I'm very proud of. I had it made. It's one of a kind. This sculpt does not exist anywhere else. I have the prototype and the file. But there was no real young Jared Padalecki that I could find that had his hairstyle from the beginning of the show. So this is a very special sculpt. of Jerry Padalecki as Sam Winchester from the beginning of Supernatural, where he had the shorter hair. Um, he hasn't had the long hair yet, and I think it came out really good. I think the paint job looks really good on it. Definitely captures the younger version of Sam, which is what I was going for. I've got some sawed-off shotguns coming for them, with rock salt. Some custom stands in the works that are going to be made for them. And then, of course, I have the ruby demon knife. It's not real metal. It's painted to look like real metal, but so I have this one, and then I had this one made too. A friend made this one for me. It's got all the engravings, but I've got two versions. And then I have another one that's coming, and it's going to be made of real wood and real metal. From a guy I found on Instagram. He makes like mostly 1/6 weapons for Michael Myers. He's done a lot of stuff, but he's going to make me the demon knife in real metal, and I'm going to try to talk him into making me a Colt in metal. And then, of course, the last thing I made for him is the Winchester Journal. This is just a stand-in because I have a better one in the works. A person I met on Etsy, ETSY, who actually makes replica Winchester Journals one-to-one scale. I talked to them, and they're actually going to make me a real 1/4 Winchester Journal with all the pages and everything. So this is just a stand-in until mine is finished. But I made this out of foam board and cardboard, painted it, and it does have the snap on it. It does have where the pictures would go, but of course there's no pictures. And then it does have real pages that I hand drew myself and wrote everything on them. It's got all the designs and all the major parts that they had in the first couple seats. Hang on, I'll show you with the light off. Probably comes out easy, but it's all hand drawn, as accurate as I could make it. It's only like 5 or 6 pages, and then the last page, of course, is the Dean 35111, the coordinates. And then it's just the rest is just blank to fill it out. But I'm pretty proud of it. I think it did pretty good, and it doesn't have all the words because I couldn't write everything in there, but it's got enough, especially about the Wendigo. It came out really good. I'm happy with it, and it looks good on them. So yeah, those are my 2 big projects for the last of the year. I won't have any new projects coming until next year. Basically because I'm pretty much running out of room. 1/4 is probably done though. I probably won't make any more 1/4 figures because the bodies are hard to find, damn near impossible. So yeah, it's too much to try to get the bodies, so I probably will not make any more. If I could, I would make a Bobby, maybe a Castiel, even though he wasn't in those seasons. But yeah, I've got the 1/4 brothers now, along with my Walking Dead Rick, Maggie, and Daryl. I had to take one of my Ricks apart to use the body for Sam. So I'm looking for a body to put Rick back together. And then, of course, I've got the Snyderverse Superman, Zack Snyder Justice League, and I'll show him later on, and Reeve and Keaton's in the works. I bought the NECA Keaton to work on him, and I got some Superman stuff coming from the new James Gunn Superman, and some Van Damme stuff, Steven Seagal, just a ballerina, just a lot of stuff that I have not. Sting, The Undertaker, just some stuff that I have not shown yet to anybody. And I'll be making some videos. That's all coming. It's all coming soon. Stuff in the works. So Yeah. But anyway, if you are a Supernatural fan and you are interested in a young version of Sam Winchester, and if you want this file, hit me up. I can sell you the file. Um, but I think it looks really good, and it's the one thing that I think Supernatural fans have been wanting for a while is a younger version of Jared Padalecki. There just isn't any sculpts with his younger look. Jensen is about as young as I could get him. I'm like I said, I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. So anyway, guys, leave me feedback. Let me know what you think. Happy Halloween, and carry on, my wayward son. Show may be off the air, but still love Supernatural. Always will. Favorite show of all time. Stay safe, guys. Happy Halloween, and talk to you later.